Howdy, folks. Sapper here, aka Sean, and I'm bringing you BattleTech Alpha Strike. I almost said Alpha Strike BattleTech. BattleTech Alpha Strike. It is the Draconis local defense force versus the local pirates, and it is turn 6, I believe. I think. Let me look real quick. Yes, it is turn 6. It's been, what, a little over a week, I think. So, you tend to forget stuff. I got some new tokens in, so if you look, you'll see some infantry tokens. I got these custom made from Litco. So I got various colors, I think. Let me see, red, green, blue, black, and white. So I got the infantry symbols, and then I've got your armor symbol. Now these are NATO symbols, right? They're not futuristic NATO symbols. They're current NATO symbols. And then some mechanized infantry. So basically I got regular infantry, mechanized infantry, and armor in the 4 different colors. And so you can see the red ones here and the white ones. And then, let's see, the black ones look pretty good. The only problem is it's a little bit harder to mark on them. So what I did is green's pretty much the same way. So I actually got a permanent marker. I happen to have a silver Sharpie, so this is like Roman numeral 2. So you can see it here on the white ones. So that's first squad, second squad, third squad, fourth squad. So permanent marker does come off. All you have to do is take your normal dry erase marker and just kind of mark over it and then erase it real quick. So for those of you out there that didn't know that, if you put permanent marker on a dry erase board or permanent marker on plexiglass, you can use the dry erase marker and it will come off. So anyway, there you have it. So yeah, turn 6. Pirates won the initiative again. They've actually been really good at winning the initiative. It hasn't really done a whole lot for them. But the pirates are slowly starting to, they advance forward to about this line right here, and now they've decided they've taken some losses, and they're like, you know what? It is better to retreat and live to fight another day. The money or the stuff that we thought we were going to get is apparently not worth it. We were a little bit outmatched with this force, so they're starting to move back. So I discussed last time about the opportunity fire. So it is not the combat phase yet. I've done the movement, and then of course I've decided to do some more opportunity fire, and that's what you see here. So if you look right up here, this locust is going to be the firing unit, and he is going to fire at that, I believe it is a J. Edgar light tank. He's going to fire at that tank as he retreats. And the same is going to happen. This battle armor squad's going to fire at, I believe that was also a J. Edgar. This Maxim transport is going to fire at that Scorpion right there, and we've got some more Raid-In battle armor here. They're going to fire. There was a J. Edgar up on this little bluff, and then this Scimitar is also going to fire. So we'll go ahead and roll that, and then once we get the results of that, then we'll go ahead and do the normal combat phase. So with opportunity fire, the people being fired at will not get a chance to fire back, and then the people that fired will not get a chance to fire in the combat phase because they are using their turn. They're using their time to shoot right now instead of during the combat phase. And I think what I used last time is that opportunity fire basically is going to take up your movement and combat. I don't know if that really will work, but we'll see. I mean, it's a little bit of an experiment to kind of see how that works. But basically, if you look, all the units that are doing opportunity fire didn't move. So that's what the black cubes represent. They represent that they did the standstill. So we will go ahead and we'll roll that up. So we'll just start from top to bottom. And I have the number that they need to to get already, so we need an 8 here. That is an 8, so this J. Edgar gets hit. That is J. Edgar number 4, and oh, look at that. That was actually a really good opportunity fire, because if you look right here, that J. Edgar only had one damage location, one pip, had one pip left, so he is a goner. And he was already pretty much, he was damaged pretty good. His target movement modifier had already been reduced. He had already taken a motive hit, so I mean that's why he was leaving the battle anyway. He had decided he had enough. All right, so we can put some flaming wreckage on the board. We'll go ahead and remove number 4, because he is now a war memorial. Or a war trophy, I should say. I'm not going to make a memorial there, but they may take the tank off the battlefield and use it as a trophy. That's sometimes what nations will do. So the Raiden battle armor, we'll go ahead and... do I need to... The Locust got a kill. Let's go ahead and we'll mark on the Locust card that he got a kill. So we'll do that. We'll put K1. I don't know if I've been tracking that for all of them. Like, I know I haven't done that down here on the bottom, because I know that pirate killed that guy, and I don't even remember. I think that was also a J. Edgar. I don't remember who killed that one, but whatever. So I guess if I was going to do, and I still might, if I was going to do a long campaign, I would kind of keep track of that, because there is a thing in the MechWarrior Destiny. MechWarrior Destiny is the role-playing rules, but it also has a lot of stuff in there for porting Destiny over to classic BattleTech or Alpha Strike, and then also for vice versa. So you can kind of give like personalities to some of your tanks. And that's kind of what I had planned on doing, right? Is like, you know, all right, now this Locust has got a kill. Let's go ahead and flesh out the pilot, right? Let's give this Locust a little more personality by figuring out who the pilot is. We'll develop experience for the pilot. We might name the vehicle, you know, those kind of things, right? So anybody that survives from battle to battle will start developing a history. And that's kind of what I was thinking about doing. All right, so anyway, Raiden battle armor against, I believe that was, I think it was this J. Edgar right here, because I'm pretty sure that the scimitar, no, excuse me, the scorpion was right there. Maybe I should number these little blast markers too. Whatever. We need a 7. And that is a 9, so that is a hit on, that is number 3. Number 3 has not been hit yet, so that is definitely good. Raiden battle armor does 2 damage. Man, that they pack a little bit of a punch. All right, and as with any vehicle, we always have to roll for the motive hit. That's a 7. 7 is not good enough. You have to have an 8 or higher to get a motive hit. So he managed to pull back with, I don't want to say a minimal of damage, but he got smacked up a little bit. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. That is gone, and that is gone. All right, so that is the Maxim transport. You can see I have a mechanized infantry symbol, but I put the little T on there for transport, so you can barely see that. So he needs a 6, and he is firing at the Scorpion. That is a 10. The maximum, I believe, does 1 point of damage. Yes, the maximum does 1 point of damage at medium range. So the Scorpion takes another hit. All of his armor is gone. So we have 2 structure points left. There's his card right there. There's his damage. Let's see if he gets a motive hit. And that is a 9, so that is a motive hit. Let's see. I believe the motive is it's -2 to the movement value, and then the target movement modifier is reduced by 1, so now that is a TMM of 0. All right, so that is done. Come here. All right, let's go ahead and erase that. There was a guy there, or excuse me, some flaming wreckage. Raiden battle armor. Needs a 6. That was this J. Edgar. That J. Edgar's been beat up pretty good too, so. And that's a 7. So 7, that is J. Edgar number 2. And it looks like, if we look at that J. Edgar, he only had 1 damage point left, so he is toast. Looks like the pirates decided to get out of there at a moment too late. So that is Raiden battle armor number 1. Come here. There we go. So Raiden battle armor number 1, first squad. First squad has 1 kill. For the glory of the Emperor. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong game system. All right, so this, let me see. That was a scimitar. They were also going to shoot at that guy, but he's dead, so wasted shot. That's what happens, right? He's just extra dead now. We got dead and then extra dead. All right, that is it for, oh, let me remove targeting or op fire markers, whatever. They're not, I mean, I've made an op fire marker. I was going to use the, so main battle tank has cardboard chits that say op fire on it. I was going to do that, but then I was like, man, I got these cool tokens that I spent. I mean, of course, I spent money on main battle tank as well, but I think you guys get the picture. You get the idea, right? Like, I've got a lot of tokens on the board that I've used to, I don't want to say pimp out my game, because if I was going to do that, I would actually use miniatures. But I'm kind of showing that, yeah, you can play this game. You don't need the expensive miniatures, right? You don't have to buy miniatures. You could have easily have made paper or cardboard chits to do the same thing that I did by getting these plastic ones out there. But my crafting skills are not, they're not the standard here, and I like the way these look, so that's why I've decided to use those. One thing you'll also notice is, can you see that? Yes. So you can't see what that is. So these are the, oh, and you know, I didn't do that either. So these are the beast mounted infantry. I replaced the brown cube with this green. So I put it like that because these guys haven't revealed themselves yet, right? They're here, but they haven't decided to reveal themselves by firing or anything. So they're a hidden unit, I guess. And then once they reveal themselves, then I'll go ahead and take that off the top, and then they'll be an eligible target on the board. Let me see here. We will finish. What probably is going to happen is I will conduct this last round of combat. So turn 6, and it's apparent from the status of the board that the pirates are in. They're getting out of there, right? They've had enough, and they're going to get out of there. So I don't know that I will continue to play because it's a rout. So I mean, yeah, I could probably rack up a kill or two if I'm going to continue playing this game and, you know, get experience for my units and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think I'll do that. I don't think we know it's already a loss for the Pirates, so that's an obvious. Oh, what did I? Wasn't there? I did not put. Let me put the. There we go. Actually, you know what? He was right. He was there. He was on that bluff. That's where we shot him. He was going to move back to here. That's where his intended point of movement was going to be, but he was blown up right there instead. So, and as you can kind of see too, another thing. So we had our infantry. They were like the front line, right? Our raid-end battle armor was kind of, that's the front, and they are jump jet equipped. So what I did is these two stayed in place. Two of them jumped forward. I was going to kind of do the leapfrog thing, which is a legitimate real-life infantry tactic where a squad or whatever unit you're using will stay in place and they will lay down fire on the enemy while another squad moves up. So that's kind of, we were doing the leapfrog thing. So I will go ahead and do combat for everybody else, and then we'll see where it goes from there. All right, just plotted out the firing solutions for the local defense force. Pretty easy because most of the stuff is already fire, not fire. But we got a couple, a little small infantry skirmish here. The behemoth is going, and I didn't draw the arrow all the way because there's just too much clutter here. But they're firing at that Scorpion light tank, not the infantry. And then we've got the Striker light tank over here and the Striker light tank up there. So let's do the Strikers. So we'll start at the bottom. We need a 5. Where's my dice? Right here. That's a 7. That's a hit. And the top one up here needs a 6. So that's an 11. So hit and hit. Strikers do 2 points of damage at both short and medium range. So that first, these are the heavy infantry. So that is first squad. First squad has already taken 2 damage, so they are done. They are dead, knocked out. All right, and then that was Striker 1. Kill 1. I think in fact in the Destiny book there's like little achievements and stuff, kind of like, you know, today's modern video games, they have achievements or whatever, and like bronze level is taking out X amount of things, and silver level is taking out X amount more things. Now there's probably not anything for just taking out an infantry squad, because there's really not, it's not, you know, taking out a mech is a big deal, right? Taking out an infantry squad, not quite as much. Yeah, for the dudes that got killed, yeah, it's a pretty big deal. But let me see. Oh, let me go back. Took out my card. So that is squad 2. You take 2 damage. And 1 more shot, and those guys are, they got 1 pip left, so they are almost out. Those guys are probably, if they were smart, they would wave the white flag. All right, that's it for that. Let's see if this behemoth can get a hit, man. That'd be great, because he will take out that Scorpion. All right, let's put that there. So we need an 8. The behemoth has not had any luck yet. Let's see if we can get an 8. And no luck again. These guys need to get some gunnery training, because they have not hit anything. All right. Scorpion's happy. And then we need a 5. The raid-end battle armor do 2 damage. And that infantry squad, that's a motorized platoon. So 1 hit will kill them. So as long as I get 1 hit out of this volley of 2, then they're dead. I probably should have shot at that guy over there, but that's okay. That's an 8, and that squad 3, is gone. 1, 2, 3. Let's remove him from the game. Do a little cleanup here. All right, it's the pirate's turn. And you know what? I don't think that they are really in a position to do much of anything. So I think what I'm going to do is I will call this it is a local defense force victory. It looks like this backwater planet with a backwater garrison that has had very little training has been able to fend off a small attack by a local band of pirates. And maybe we'll give out some awards and all that kind of stuff. There's a system in, I don't remember if it's in Classic Battletech or not, but there's a war chest system where you can track units across a series of battles and small campaigns or whatever. So I'll have to dig into that a little bit. But there you have it, folks. That is Battletech Alpha Strike. 6 turns. Each turn that I did probably, now of course what you see on camera, each one of those videos is what, 20-30 minutes tops. So it was probably about an hour's worth of gameplay each. So about 6 hours. So you could easily do a very small battle in Alpha Strike, and that's the appeal to Alpha Strike, right? Is you can do larger battles faster. Classic Battletech, if I had done that same thing in Classic Battletech, it could have taken a long time, just because you're using hit locations and you got to blast through the armor at a specific location until you destroy it, and if you want that kind of detail, then I don't want to say it slows the game down. It does slow the game down, but if you want that kind of detail, then that's Classic Battletech. If you want something that is going to play a lot faster, where you can do larger battles, something like this, then Alpha Strike is the thing for you. So, hey, thanks for watching along with me, and hope to see you in the next video, whatever game it happens to be. I do have, if you look over here, I do have Fields of Fire on the table. I've had this game for a long time. I've opened the box, read the rules, clipped the counters, and then put it back in the box. So I am currently playing through Fields of Fire. There is a recommendation in, I'm doing the streamlining play for beginners, so I'm not doing experience, I'm not tracking ammunition, and I'm not worrying about communications and pyrotechnic signals. I think that's what those are called. Let me look. Yeah, pyro signals. I'm not doing pyro signals. So basically, as long as you have line of sight, then you are in communication. So I think it's probably an easier way to try to get into the game. And I'm sure I'm still making quite a few mistakes. But, I mean, that's going to happen, right? So this is just basically mission 1 in the briefing booklet. So you have, oh man, I knocked that over, but whatever. So basically it's the Normandy campaign, and I'm just playing mission 1, which is the Trevier. I think that's Trevier. My French is, I don't have French. So anyway, I'm just playing mission 1. It's probably the best place to start. But yeah, I've also got this set up, and I'll play this a little bit more and then probably start over and see what happens. But there you have it, folks. Battletech's over, and then we'll see what else we get set up on the table. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet. I don't know if it's going to be a war game. Who knows? But hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.